Welcome back. All right, so second news of the day video for all you fine people on the internet. We're going to talk a little bit about the Oilers here. Apparently, Ken Holland said during the press conference you can't win games 5-4. Yes, you can. Anyways, it's baffling. That's how scores work. Sorry, guys, the score was 5-4 for you, so they win. Ken Holland said. So Duncan Keith is in concussion protocols. He also has other upper body soreness he's dealing with. He's going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. Zach Kassian took a puck to the jaw, and it fractured it. He's out for 4 to 8 weeks with that fractured jaw. So it was a rough night for the Oilers last night, not just for the score and who they were playing against, and then the coach gets fired, but they also lose two core pieces. Brad Malone has signed a contract with the team. They plan to move him to the AHL. Therefore, they've put him on waivers today. After signing him to that contract, shouldn't be a problem getting him through waivers. The waiver wire also has Justin Dowling from the Vancouver Canucks on it. I wouldn't think he's going to have a problem clearing either. Dowling's been useful, bottom four or bottom six, fourth liner kind of player when he's been in there. But again, I don't think there should be a problem getting him through waivers. I don't think he gets claimed. Although Seattle, right, they took Cholowski yesterday, they took him back. So it's possible that they pick somebody else up too. Because Seattle, sure, why not? Marcus Foligno was suspended today. He gets 2 games for the knee on the downed Adam Lowry. So for, again, I think that's fine. I think for Foligno, I think that's fine. 2 games is that lines up with what I figured he'd get. And so for the next couple, Minnesota will be without one of their leaders in Foligno. He's really had quite a good year too. Just that game against Winnipeg, the emotions took over there. Jake Muzzin is going to return tonight for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's been on concussion protocol, so him being back should make a big difference for them. Oh, they're already on a 6-game winning streak. So we'll see how things go tonight. Wayne Simmons will be out. It's listed as personal reasons. Apparently out for the birth of his second child. So kudos, congratulations to him. All of that fine stuff. And Toronto, of course, dealing with having to put in more of their depth guys. But things have been going pretty well for Toronto. The internet set all ablaze today by the speculation. And at this point, it is speculation that Vegas could do something here that looks very Tampa Bay-like. So Stone going onto the long-term injured reserve if they do this. Apparently he's still dealing with back issues. So he could end up on long-term injured reserve, which would be enough room to add Eichel. It's not dollar for dollar. Like Stone, I think, is $9.5 million and Eichel's $10 million, so there's still a $500,000 difference. And with Martinez being added soon as well, there's going to still be some moves to be made. But yeah, that would open up enough space. The one thing I will say, and I know people get mad about this, and I get it, I totally get it, but losing Stone, if that was the case for the rest of the regular season, that absolutely hurts the Vegas Golden Knights and their chances of finishing first in the division. Even with Eichel coming back, I think while I like Eichel a lot, and I think he could be a top 10 center in the NHL when he's healthy and when he's going, Stone is one of the best wingers in the league. He is one of the best defensive players in the league. He's one of the best at stealing the puck from the other team. If you don't have Stone for the rest of the season, that hurts. And then, of course, if he comes back for the first game of the playoffs, that's where people get mad again. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And there's no guarantee either that Jack Eichel comes in and just immediately everything's great. There could be an adjustment period, and then that could change up the lines. So again, as far as I can tell, there is no concrete proof this is going to happen, but people are still kind of upset with what Tampa did last year, which again, it's not against the collective bargaining agreement. I don't think the NHL cares. I think the whole idea of, well, the NHL needs to change this, I don't think they care. I think if Vegas has this $10 million contract, I don't think they're overly concerned about what's going to happen with their salary cap situation. But, you know, and again, this is a situation that I totally get. I understand why people are upset. If you look at cap friendly, you'll see there's a lot of teams that would be well and above the salary cap without LTIR. And so there might be room there to make some kind of a change somewhere, but they just signed a brand new CBA last year, so I don't think we're going to see any big changes. But stay tuned. You just never know. You'd need to have a bunch of owners that are ticked off about it. You need to have a bunch of owners thinking that it's unfair, and until we get there, odds are nothing changes. The Arizona State University deal became official today with the Arizona Coyotes. So the plan is 3 years. 3 years at Arizona State University. I'm kind of surprised they didn't figure something out with Glendale, but this also means that they've agreed to pay their rent up front. I got a bit of a chuckle out of seeing that. And they have to pay the construction costs up front as well. They're building other facilities and whatnot. So I totally get wanting the rent up front with all the rent issues that this team has had over the last year that we've been reporting on them. Yeah, I'd want to get paid up front too. So City of Tempe, we still have not seen a full green light given by the City of Tempe to the project that the Arizona Coyotes wish to carry out. I think they'll get there. I think they'll get it. But yeah, so I'll be here to report on it when that takes place. But next season and for the 2 years after that, going to Arizona State University, the capacity at that being 5,000 at most. And they're going to have to pay, I think it's roughly $20 million for the extra practice facility and for improvements to the building they're going to be playing out of. But remember, the university team gets preferential treatment as they were there first, and it is their facility. So it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. And if you haven't already hit like or subscribe, by all means, feel free to do both. I will talk to you guys again soon.